Our next guest brings you internet video from your PC to your TV easily. I'm liking that concept already. He's the CEO of a company called PlayOn, Jeff Lawrence. Hey, Jeff, how are you?
How you doing, Dave? It's great to be here today.
It's a pleasure to have you with us. PlayOn TV. So tell me about PlayOn.
Sure, I'd be happy to. So PlayOn software, really super easy to use software that frees you from watching internet video on your computer so you can enjoy it on your living room TV.
And frankly, that's the way we should enjoy it.
That's exactly how we should enjoy it.
If there's stuff we want to see, why should we have to sit in front of the computer?
Absolutely. It's a world where people have kind of accepted the fact that the only way they can do this is on their computer, and we're trying to liberate that world, if you will. And what's so special and unique about it is because it's just software, there's no new devices. You don't need a dedicated laptop or desktop. There's no cables, and there's no monthly fees. You just simply install some software on your computer, and then your game console or other device that's connected to your TV already discovers it, and you're off surfing Hulu and Netflix and all these great services within a few minutes.
Well, it sounds very cool, but how do we get that stuff from the PC to the TV in the living room? Because they're not necessarily next to each other.
They're not, and certainly don't have to be next to each other at all. Most people today have home networks. Maybe they don't even realize they have a home network, but their game console is hooked up to the internet through probably some type of wireless router. Yeah. Their computer certainly is hooked up to the internet through that same router. That router lets those two things talk to each other over the home network, and our software is speaking that language to allow that communication to occur.
Well, that's kind of nice. So they're really playing nicely together, and we as consumers don't have to jump through hoops.
Absolutely. Playing nicely so you can play on.
Yeah, very good. Thus the name, PlayOn.
That's right.
So, are there video services that are particularly compatible with PlayOn or things that you like more than others?
Absolutely. So our customers, PlayOn comes with a core set of services, the most popular ones being Hulu and Netflix, and coming shortly after that are YouTube, CBS.com, Amazon's video on demand service, CNN and ESPN clips. But we've also made it open. So, we've chosen which ones we think were most important to focus on, but recognize that there's all kinds of great content out there. Yeah. So we've created an open plug-in architecture that lets anybody write a new plug-in that adds a new website, whatever that website may be, and we've seen dozens already written today.
Oh, and I would imagine more and more, as you say, because especially as more people realize there's such great content out there. We've got folks, Fausto on our staff, for example, doesn't even watch TV. He gets everything from Hulu. And he said, why should I bother otherwise? Because everything I really want is there, and it's at his convenience.
That's a great point. And when we first launched PlayOn, we really thought it was going to be almost solely just an augmenter to cable.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other stuff that you can get that you can't get through cable. It's more on demand. And that's where we thought it was going. And then we did a survey, and the results really surprised us. We found that almost 40% of people that bought PlayOn were actually canceling or reducing their cable subscription because they said, you know what, almost everything that I watch is I can get through PlayOn anyway. Yeah. So why bother with this $100 a month bill?
Especially when things are just so expensive. There's so much opportunity, and then they want to sell you more of this. Oh, you got a new HD TV, so here you go, $20 a month more because you want HD content. Well, it doesn't have to come from there. I'm even telling people, get an outside antenna, a pair of rabbit ears even, get it over the air for free. But PlayOn's another great opportunity because of all the content that's out there. Take advantage of it.
Absolutely. And yeah, there's that over-the-air content. And with PlayOn, it's kind of like the on-demand feature that you give up when you give up cable. Mm-hmm. And, there's tons of stuff. And the great thing about it is it's a free trial for 14 days. You go to playon.tv to download it. And after that, it's a one-time fee of $40. So throwing away that monthly fee and replacing it with a one-time fee of $40 really is resonating with people.
Especially with all that content available and only growing. You're not losing content. You're just gaining a lot more on an almost daily basis, I'm sure.
Whether that's a current show or a show from back in the 80s or 70s, from the archives, there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can enjoy.
And that's another good point. A lot of folks want to reminisce a little and say, man, did I love that series, whatever it might have been. Well, it's there. Take advantage of it.
Star Trek, Family Ties, you name it.
I love it. PlayOn.tv. Got to take advantage of that. Jeff, thanks for spending a few minutes with us here during CES week, and continued good luck to you. You're doing cool stuff.
I appreciate it. It was great being here.
Our pleasure. We're back with more as Into Tomorrow continues. Oh, no, we're not. Are we back in our Miami studios next week, I think? I don't know. I'm very confused, but either way, know that you can swing by our site, intotomorrow.com, for more information and, of course, videos of all of our guest interviews for 3 weeks' worth of CES coverage as we launch our 15 years season, bringing you further into tomorrow. Back in our Miami studios next week as we bring you further into tomorrow, taking your calls as well. Don't go away. I'm Dave Graveline. This is Into Tomorrow on the Advanced Media Network.